Hey everybody, it's your boy Jimbo here. Welcome to a quick video today. It is Wednesday, August 13th, and I wanted to do a little bit more of an up-close video on this new leaf blower that I got from Temu. And hands down, the cheapest leaf blower, the cheapest gas leaf blower I have ever seen. This thing was literally only $40. Obviously, that was the price before tax, but price before tax, I literally paid less than $45 for this. It's a 26cc engine, which I think puts about 155, 160 mile per hour wind output. I will lodge one complaint, though. The listing on Temu was a little deceptive, just a kind of sort of a little deceptive. They advertised this as a Huyosin branded leaf blower. They even had pictures of an orangish yellow Salem Master, but as you can see, this is a red and black one like the Huyosin is, but there is no branding on this at all. So kind of sort of deceptive that they would use pictures like that, but I can't complain too much because honestly, right out of the box, it started up pretty good, and I will insert a quick video of that first start right now. Okay. Doesn't look like there is a primer bulb on this, so choke. Now, as you can see there, guys, it did start, and it definitely sounded like it was in need of a carburetor adjustment, which since that video, or since that clip was filmed this past week, because I received it last Friday, it needed a little carb adjustment, mainly just needed the idle turned down, but that's easy to do. But as going back to what I mentioned before, the reason this thing took so many pulls to start is because when I was starting it for the first time, I didn't think there was a primer bulb. Well, it turns out there is a primer bulb, but it's hands down the most inconveniently located primer bulb I've ever seen so far on a piece of equipment, because it's located right in there. Past the fuel lines, just behind the fuel lines even, right back there. My finger can reach it, but that's still the most inconveniently located primer that I've ever seen on one of these. Now, based on the little bit of research that I've done on these leaf blowers, these appear to be clones or Chinese-made clones of the Shindaiwa EB240 leaf blower, which was made back in the 1990s, much like the Zenoah chainsaws that they're cloning were made. I'm going to stick a picture of the leaf blower that it's a clone of and this one next to it to show you the similarities. And considering that they still make parts for the original model, the EB240, and seeing how this is basically a one-off clone, just like with the Zenoah chainsaws, it's safe to assume that the parts for the real thing can fit on this one, which is really, really good news. Really good news indeed. Okay, so going a little up close here, you got your starter right here, obviously. Your primer back in there like I showed you. This is your fuel tank, and boy does it have a big fuel tank. It's that entire part under there. Your spark plug's up here. And here is that muffler. I've never seen a muffler like that on a leaf blower. It looks like they put a factory straight shot on it. Up here is your choke. Back here is where your air filter is located. And then over on this side, we only have this little button right here, which is your kill button. And as you can see, it's kind of janky. So I look forward to that being the first thing that I probably end up having to replace, which is no big deal. Again, I can find parts for it. And of course, up here next to that janky little kill button is your throttle. Now moving on to the carburetor, your idle screw is right there. That's your idle screw, which is kind of annoying to get to because you need a small Phillips head. And definitely on that one, be careful because the screw feels a little cheap. And then this screw right down there, which I guess is an L or an H jet, which I think is kind of unusual considering that the leaf blower that it's a clone of didn't have that particular setting. So at the same time, it makes me wonder if it does anything, but we'll have to find that out at a later time or in the next video when I actually run this thing and blow out the driveway. And now moving on to the things it came with in the box. Really didn't come with very much. Came with your tubes, obviously, which when it came to putting it on here was a bit of a pain, but that was no doubt because it was new. I just had to take that plastic ring off, and it was simple after that. This particular plastic ring, to be exact. Then we have the scrunch, which I felt was kind of strange that it was a single scrunch when Chinese gas-powered equipment typically come with a tool kit. But it's no big deal. I already got a big bunch of these and a tool kit anyway, so no big deal. Obviously, your trademark fuel mixing jug, which again, I always use these for chain oil storage. And of course, we have here the owner's manual, which if you've never ran one of these leaf blowers before, you definitely might want to do. So that way you can get an idea of what's what. Something I probably should have done before I started it up for the first time, so that way it probably wouldn't have taken nearly 20 pulls to get it going. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to run it to end this video because I need to watch the gas for right now. It's that, plus I'd actually like to show this thing being truly used for the first time. So yeah, I'll save that for a later video. Stay tuned for that one. I'll keep you guys posted in the community tab section on the channel, as I always do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and take care. Thanks for watching.